leave it in the comments if you think this is absolutely disgusting or pretty sweet. I think it's going to be a really cool memory to have. We have this tree and we know what's underneath it. All right, so what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning into this video. I am super excited to get started on this next project that we have. So our next project is something that I've been really passionate about and I really want to get started. And that is edible landscaping. That is bringing landscaping that we can eat and also is attracted to the eye, to the outsider. Today we are here for some fruit trees and some blueberry bushes.
Right. It's easy to get distracted by the flowers though.
It's very...
You want them all.
I know.
So
And
it smells so good in here.
And that's the thing. You can either go crazy and buy everything you see, or in our case, we're gonna go step by step.
We're gonna get the trees and the berries.
Right. So we're gonna focus on that. So we're gonna get a couple trees and some berry plants.
Our inclination is to always get 100 million of each and everything because, well, we eat a lot and we like a lot of plants, but self-control, right? So we're gonna get 4 blueberry bushes to start, 2 cherry trees. You gotta start somewhere. I think that's a good start. So
we got our blueberry bushes. Now it's time to come together as a family, determine what type of fruit trees that we want. And I think I already know, but we're gonna get a poll. What fruit trees are you thinking we should get?
Cherries.
You got cherry, we got a cherry. Rem, what fruit tree?
Lemon and lime.
Lemon and lime.
we gotta move.
We gotta move for that one. What do you want?
Plum.
Plum? That's a good idea.
Yeah. Plum.
Plum.
Peach.
All right, Ma, what do you think?
Oh, I like them all.
You like them all? But we gotta start. This is so up front. What are you thinking?
Cherry.
Cherry.
Yeah. Oh, maybe
I think we're gonna go with some
Do you like it
cherries.
out?
You got it? Cool.
So you need
2 different kinds.
if you're getting sweet cherries, you need 2 different varieties to pollinate. Sour cherries pollinate on their own.
I think we're good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Whenever you check out, then I can check you out with
Right down there.
yeah.
All right.
Great. And same with peaches. They don't have any self-pollinating ones, so 2 different varieties. So we got Georgia and what's the other one we got? Rustic peach.
Rustic, yep.
So we got Cherry Brooks and Champagne.
Cool. All right, let's check out. All right, one thing I want your guys' opinion on, and leave it in the comments, is this section right here. It's a small grass area where we park our cars in our house. I want to see what you guys' thoughts are for this area. Flowers, food, veggies, whatever. Just leave it down in the description of what your opinion is.
Okay, now we gotta just decide, see if Jeremy and I are on the same page for where we want to put these trees. It's kind of hard to picture it when not all the leaves are on the trees yet because you don't totally know where the sunniest spot is, because we're obviously going to get some more shade here as the trees bloom. So, all right, let's see. Where are you thinking?
So, from where our property is, and this tree, I mean, we're gonna get tons of sun here, so I'm not really worried about the sun. And then where our property is, I would say we do like this. I say we plant them like a square, but this is the back one. And then we plant another one there. So we'll do it like a square, but do it like this.
Okay.
And then I'm the 4th one.
I like that. I think that's good because then you still have all that to run around and play in, and it won't block the garden. I'm in agreement. I think that's a good place to put them. All right, also I want to see what these kids are doing over here, because even though we don't have a ton of woods, you would think that we have like acres and acres of woods, because these boys will spend hours back here.
A whole bunch of trees.
Here, I want to see.
A million.
You cleaned out a million trees?
All be like covered with trees, and these are all the stuff I just cut it up with this. Break some stuff out of the way there.
What is it that you're making?
A campsite right here, and there's one right there.
Wow, it looks really clear. You're right.
And then.
Did you guys know that you had like a koala though over here in this tree?
All right, so I'm super excited. We agreed on a spot. Now it's time to plant. I mean, and it's pretty simple. You can look up this online, but basically what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be digging a hole twice the size of the root ball, bringing in some soil, bringing in some fertilizer, mulching it, and gonna set some stakes to make them secure. Jet is working on the last hole. I'm just gonna start planting. I'm gonna put some fertilizer. I got 4x4x4. We use this for the garden, but it's gonna be a good just jump start for these trees anyways. So let's go. It's pretty basic. Get it out of the pot, put some fertilizer on the bottom, and then one thing that I did forget is I didn't get stakes. Huh. Look at that big tree, Weston. Weston is making a little tent area out in these little woods.
We have a worm.
Whoa, you got a worm? Oh my goodness.
Boo. Mommy,
Remy, what are you doing in there, man? That hole's not even that big. He's just sitting in it. That's funny. Dude. All right, you better get out or there's gonna be a tree planted on top of you. That's funny. Well, let's go. We're gonna put this fertilizer right on the bottom. It's gonna be super nice, super good. Yep. Yeah. No, don't get in. And then,
so we have.
get this out.
We're getting that out.
We'll break this root ball up, get it nice and soft, and then we're gonna put it right in.
We are gonna bury it.
I do need to
Have some dirt.
Yep, we got some dirt right there. No, you keep that paper on. So let's
So that's where the best point that you put the dirt in
put some of
for.
that in.
So if you can spread it around, and then you can make sure you can crumble it,
Yeah.
so you don't make like if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. So if you do want to do it, you can do it.
That's gonna be awesome.
All right, I'm gonna go inside and get something that Jeremy has held on to for a really long time that he's always wanted to plant underneath the tree. What do you think it is? Put a comment below if you have any ideas what we are planting beneath one of our fruit trees.
All right, before we move on to the other trees, I just want to show you what we're gonna be doing to finish this off. The tree's in the ground, we get the fertilizer. Now, to prevent grass and weeds from growing around it, what we're gonna be using is cardboard. This is gonna be the first step. And basically, take a nice simple piece of cardboard, make a slit, and you're gonna put it around the tree. Simply like that. Then, we're gonna bring some wood chips in. right. And then all you do is simply put it around the tree and cover up the piece of cardboard. And there you have it. You have an awesome fruit tree for years to come.
Okay, so this is what we are planting beneath one of the trees. I don't know, Jim, which one you want to plant?
I say we just
do you have a
it right over
preference? So underneath one of our peach trees, we're gonna plant Daisy's placenta.
I've had this. How old are you, Daisy?
4.
4 years.
Me.
6?
And
Yeah, 6.
he always wanted to save placentas to plant under trees, and we just never did. And then we finally did with Daisy because she was our home birth. And so it was just easy to save. So here we go. We're gonna plant under a tree.
What is that, Daddy? What is that? What is that, Dada? Oh, what is that?
That's your placenta.
This is your placenta.
What?
You gotta
what-
make sure all the plastic's off.
That's what fed you when you were in my belly. Does it look familiar?
That's what me.
Leave it in the comments if you think this is absolutely disgusting or pretty sweet. I think it's going to be a really cool memory to have. We have this tree and we know what's underneath it.
We'll see if it does better than the other trees.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Is this Daisy's tree though?
Sure. This will be your tree days.
Right. This is legit blood. I can't get this plastic off.
We gotta get that off.
I'm taking the plastic.
Use your teeth.
Alright, with the trees in the ground, the last step is watering. You want to make sure there's no air bubbles around those roots. Daisy wants to show you something that is pretty cool. She added to her tree.
Flowers?
She put flowers
Dandelions
in her tree.
That's why we have
It's so pretty, honey.
peaches.
Dandelion peaches. So we are gonna finish this up, clean up, and then we gotta get in the front yard. All right, so one thing we got going on up front is a lot of traffic. So I hope you can hear me with everything I do. We're gonna be lining this fence with blueberries. As you can tell, the road's right there. But what we're gonna be doing is lining this fence with blueberries. So eventually the goal would be the inside is all this is completely blueberries. Look at the work that we gotta do in our front yard. It is completely destroyed. Right before they sold it to us, they tore everything up, which is fine. We basically have a blank slate. Right now, I got some vines that I need to tear up because I don't want them to overgrow the blueberries. What we're gonna be doing is putting cardboard down once again to suppress all of that noxious weeds, grass, vines, and that's how we're gonna stay on top of a lot of this stuff is cardboard.
So we were thinking first of putting our bushes, blueberry bushes here along the driveway side, but then we realized that's right where the gas line is, and so it would be awful if they ever had to do any work on the gas line and rip up all of our berry bushes. So instead, we're just gonna do 2 on this side and 2 on that side, and then eventually just add all the way down there. And yeah, so it begins our edible landscaping.
Alright, so we got everything planted and mulched for today. We are super excited to get this edible landscaping started. We really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. We're going to end it. We have a lot more to do. If you guys haven't, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we will see you on the next video.